Hi everyone, it's Maria, and today I wanted to talk to you about a book that I read that I've seen everywhere, City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. Elizabeth Gilbert is the popular author of Eat, Pray, Love, which is one of my favorites, even though people often bash on it and say it was just too fluffy. I don't care, I loved it. City of Girls is a very fat book. It took me a while. Well, it only took me a few days to get through it because I did not want to put it down. She has a very compelling, fun way of writing. It reminded me a little bit, well, a lot actually, of Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's another author that I really love. If you like the 20s and 30s starlet kind of era of glamour and what was going on, if you're a fan of Great Gatsby, this one would be a fun one to pick up. I almost bought it just because the cover is so pretty, but again, I'm trying to stick with my library as much as I can. So I really enjoyed the way she told the story, but also the main protagonists themselves. The book is about a young girl who is growing up she comes to New York City to kind of find herself. And yeah, she's 19 at the time. Vivian, she doesn't really know what she's doing with her life, but she ends up under the care of her aunt. And I don't want to give too much away with plot, but her aunt owns a theater company and she gets involved in that, makes some mistakes. Some of them are worse than others. And as a 19-year-old, with one of her mistakes, she's told something by two different people that kind of really affects who she thinks she is for a very long time. And as she grows older, she's telling the story to a younger person who knows that she has a connection to her dad, and that's really all she knows. And that's within the first couple pages, so I'm not giving away anything there. But I love that you twist and turn with her as she discovers what it means to make mistakes, what it means to think things of yourself, whether they're true or not. And I think for anybody who has heard something from somebody about themselves and then believed it for a long time and actually has had that sentence description of yourself stamped on you in a way that you couldn't move forward, or that you made choices based on that one sentence assessment from somebody, I think this is a good book to pick up. Because I remember hearing when I was 16 or 17 that I ruined every boy that I ever went with, which really hurt. It was from somebody I cared about, and I took it and believed it for a very, very, very long time. I almost didn't date my husband because I didn't want to ruin him because he was such a great guy, and that's stupid. I think there are a lot of times in our life where we get held down by other people's perceptions of what strength is or good is. And really, honestly, we're just who we are, and we're working with what we've got. And I loved this book, just reinforces that. So it's a fun read, but it'll also kind of get you thinking about the things people have said about you and how you've let that change you. So I highly recommend City of Girls. This might be the quickest book review I've ever done. So I'm gonna let it go and say, if you've read this and you want to talk about it in the comments, feel free. I'll be there later. So talk to you later. Bye, guys.